What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, and welcome back to All the Mods 10, Episode 8. Let's get to it. Hey guys, just before the episode starts, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been supporting the videos recently. The last two episodes have really kind of exploded for me, and I was not expecting it. I hope you've enjoyed the videos, and I hope you continue to enjoy the series. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are thinking, and then any changes you might want to see in the series so far. Also, while you're down there, why not leave a like? It helps me out a ton as well. And obviously, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It helps. All right, into the video. Okay, so a few things before we get started. I have moved our disk drives, and I've moved over the power stuff because I'm going to put another simulation chamber here for what we're going to be doing today's episode. But I have also made a new room specifically for our disk drives, which is this room right here. This is where that cave used to be. It's in fact still here. I just put walls in. So we have our disk drives, only the same amount of disks we had previously, and then our fluid disks are on this side. So it's a little less chaotic in this module for the time being now. Also, there's going to be a new person that you might see every now and then in future videos, and or just in the background every now and then, and that is Extreme Chaser TV. He has now got access to the server to do his own series. I believe he's going to record, I think he's recorded his first episode already, but I'm unsure. So we might have interactions at some point, we might not, but for the time being, it's still just going to be me, little old me. I do want to move this setup to somewhere else, closer to the farm. And I also want to expand the farms a bit more. I don't remember what else I did off camera. I've replanted the wheat, carrots, and netherwort. I've not replanted the potatoes because I don't really want an influx of poison potatoes filling up, because we already have 404 of them, and that's already more than enough. And we've got 4k blocks of potatoes, so not really something we need to worry about too much. As for off camera, I did some bee squishing from kamikaze bees, wherever that may be, these guys, as well as zombies, which is this one, which is how I've managed to get this a few times, and I've applied it to our basic bees. The temper is still bad, and their endurance is still bad, and the weather tolerance is still bad, but I've also done it for the draconic bees, and then obviously I've got the productivity gamma in a lot of these now. But today we're going to replace this, and we're going to put in a Prospera bee. That's the bee we're going to look forward to. That will be at the other half of this episode, or it'll be next episode, I'm not sure. It will depend on how long, it'll probably be this episode, because it's not going to take us long to set up another module simulation chamber thing. So we need a simulation chamber, which we do not have a recipe for. Let me set that up real quick. Might be an issue. How much lapis do we have? Not much. So you know what? Before we start, I'm going to make a lapis seed, because we kind of need it. We need Imperium, I believe. 6 of those, please. Or 9's fine as well, I guess. And then a seed base. Cool. There we go. So let's make our lapis seed real quick, because we're going to need a lot of that eventually. I've also recently upgraded the amount of RAM that my computer has. I went from 16 gigs to 32 gig now, so I can actually run the server and the game with a lot less lag now. Also, if you're noticing, I'm getting a potion effect when I'm eating. That is from my ham. I realized that I found out that once you got it to the stage that it's at for me, which is maxed now because of how long I've been using it for, you can now apply potions to it, and then every time you eat the ham, it will apply said potion effect to you. So that's why we're getting resistance, but because of that, we also have the infinite resistance, as well as infinite fire resistance and mana regeneration, which are also all in the pylon, as I've shown in previous episodes. They're the potion effects we have right now. I'd like to get regen, but we don't have any gas tiers, among other things. So I think I made a couple more seeds off camera. So this is the seeds we've got currently. I'll just let it go across. So we've got fish, copper, amethyst, prismarine, osmium, steel, dye, obsidian. You've just seen me make the lapis. Uranite we had from the quest rewards ages ago. We've got spirited stone, netherite, squid, netherrack or nether quartz, kiwi, nature, honey, iron, gold, flux, electrical steel, energized steel, sorry, fire, water, wood, dirt, emerald, coal, diamond, inferium, blazing crystal, certus quartz, fertilized essence is a byproduct from all of these, redstone, entro, glowstone, and niotic. So they're all the seeds we have currently and what are planted. So let me go into here, and I need to do this for one. I've also moved our door because obviously previously it was right here. We're a bit cramped back here. I do want to start moving some things like the oak drawer here. I mean, we are very good on all of these things for quite a while. I think nether stars we are lacking massively because you need the compressed nether star blocks for all the mod star, if I'm remembering correctly. This thing. What do we need? We need, yeah, 3 times compressed nether star blocks. So we need a lot of nether stars to make even any dent into the all the mods star. We're not playing on the most up-to-date version of the pack, but we are playing fairly up to date, so there may be some changes that I've not yet noticed. We still need to make the mob seed thing. Let's see what we get from here. Refined obsidian, that's actually kind of huge because we didn't have that before. And from that one we got Imperium. Okay, so nothing special from that second one, but I will take refined obsidian seeds. That is a very nice seed to have. These are some of the seeds that I've got. Obviously you've seen some of them. Others that you haven't seen are probably just quest rewards. I've not crafted many seeds other than the ones that you've already seen me plant. So, I'm going to quickly, off camera, craft the last of these lapis seeds, and then I will get back to you guys. So I will be right back. Okie dokie, and we are back, and I've got the last couple seeds. I'll show in a montage me crafting those, so you'll see me crafting them all. And now we just kind of need to wait for this to grow quite a bit because we're very low on lapis. But for the time being, we should be able to now mark this as something. The only issue we have right now is ender pearls, which we do not have a lot of. So it's okay because we only need one of these, and then we need a loot fabricator. For some reason we haven't taught netherite, but we have now. Let's get that done. Let's get that and that. Cool. Plug those in at the back. Now let me request one of those and one of those, and we can hook those up in the same way we have these ones. So, end time. Go back to the end portal and into the end. And we need to click on one of you, please. Thank you. Put you in there, and we need to kill 6 of them. And 6. So there's the basic. We are going to go for the advanced, so we need to get 12 more, but I will just do a quick montage of me killing those. So I'll be back. This is the last one. There we go. As you can see, we're up to advanced. I could probably go up even higher to superior, but that requires 30 kills, and I don't really want to do that just yet. Or do I? Screw it, why not? We're back again. Okay, and we are back, and we have our superior data module. So we now /home, take that out, and before we do anything, I'm going to put ender pearls into this drawer so that I don't have the issue of them storing up our whole inventory. Or clogging up our whole storage system, I should say. And then with these, I can also turn those into ender pearls, so let's do that as well. We got a flawless gem, that's kind of nice, actually. Trophies, more ender pearls, we slot those in there, and then we go over to our machine and stick our module in. It should start putting things in any second. Yeah, there we go. It's doing it very slowly. There we go, one whole stack, and we just gotta wait for a single success now, so that we can allocate it on the loot machine. Of course, we're going to salvage all of these because we don't need them. The gem can stay in there because it is flawless, and that is kind of nice. There we go. We got our first enderman prediction, so we stick it on the ender pearl. It would progress. It does need power. Whoops, I forgot about power. Plug that in, and there we go. And now we are producing ender pearls. So we're at 188 right now. So if we get another one, we can see if it will make it. Hopefully this one's a success. And there we go. We got it. So it was 188. So it should have gone up. Yes, it did. There we go. We have ender pearls. Infinite supply of them. Which is very nice for future use. Because one of the things that use ender pearls is our elevators. Obviously, the elevators, the loot fabricators, the simulation chambers. I do want to move these into a more permanent position, but I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I might end up expanding off somewhere in a direction, one of these three. Not going to do it on this side. Right, I'm going to AFK for a bit and let some stuff build up, such as the lapis essence as well as our ender pearl supply, because you never know when you're going to need more of that. And then I shall be back. So I'll be back in a bit. Okie dokie, and we are back. And as you can see, I've AFK'd for a little bit. That was a bit of a zoom. So we now have a decent amount of lapis and ender pearls built up, which is very nice. So next on the agenda is this lovely boy right here, the crystalline bee, which we need quartz in netherrack, which is really easy. We just do that, and then we can do that. We need an iron sword, and then we can do that for a quartz nest. And then we need to give it nether quartz to get a crystalline bee. So let's get some of you, get a couple stacks actually, and our bee cages are in our bag. We can put our deep learner back because we don't need that anymore. Then we go to the nether, so we can go, I guess we can go fortress. The pigmen are still very angry at me for some reason. And we'll go down here near the mangrove roots. Sure, why not? Put that in and then fill you with the nether quartz. And there is our crystalline bee. Now, I don't remember if this guy is actually used for anything. Okay, so he makes nether quartz. So he's actually good to have anyway. So we'll get another one, just so that we've got a second. And there we go. We're going to get two more, because we need two more, really. So we'll keep these two. I have a bee bag somewhere. This one here. He's already got productivity high, which is quite nice. And then we need two more, so that we can get them into the prosperity bee. Back over to our mangrove root area. I didn't need to pick this up, but I did anyway. And there is two. So now we can go /home. We can get two of these. And then what we can do is take our crystalline bee, feed it one of those. Crystalline bee, feed it one of those. And now we have our prosperity bees, which is very nice. And then we can plop those. Oh, hey, one new trader's here. In here. The time being, and I think they need a prosperity block if I'm not mistaken. No, it does need a prosperity block. Okay, that's fine. We can do that real quick. Get one more of those and swap out that. There we go. And then what I need to do is come in here and grab our two very high and our very high on our metaneural, the two that we have left over. Get some honey treats. So we'll do metaneural and our very high, and then pull out one of these boys, give him the honey treats. Like so, and now as you can see, he is ramped up in quality. I probably should have done that one because the other one already had high, but that's fine too, I guess. You are connected, so let's get our label gun, and then this one wants to be sent hive as well, and then we need to push like that, and there we go. And as you can see, we are now building up prosperity shards. I preemptively placed prosperity shards in here anyway as a countermeasure. So there's all our prosperity shards. We now have an infinite supply. So now we'll just be producing prosperity shards. Now the task is breeding these guys up till we get maximum of these stats. Because right now it's normal dineural and then very high metaneural, which is a little obnoxious. Or we could do a bunch more crushing, which will probably be what I do. But I'm going to do that off camera because that is a very slow and tedious process, because these don't give like the 100%. They only give like anywhere from like 1% to like 7%, and it's not always guaranteed to be the thing you're looking for. Like this one's only a 2, and then this one's only 11 for medium. So I will be right back once I have done that. Okie dokie, and we are back, and I have done a ton of stuff that we now have 5 prosperities, all passive, all metaneural, all very high. I still need to take the strong endurance off of these guys, but that can wait for between episodes because that's a long task. And then we also got a bunch of extra gene samples and a bunch of honey treats extra as well. To get a lot of the gene samples, I've just been using the Poke Sampler, because you can use that to poke from these guys that already have the genes. which is super helpful. I really need to upgrade this, but I can't upgrade this anymore. This is going literally as fast as it can go. So I might need to add a couple more centrifuges and a couple inventory cables, which I might do now actually. So let me do that real quick. Break this and this. Put down our inventory cables, put down our heated centrifuges, and put down some power. And then get our label gun. They're classed as sent, so we'll get sent, push, push, and then push the labels. So now it can function constantly. And they are auto outputting. Yep, cool. So now it shouldn't bottleneck on any of this. Now we have a very nice unlimited supply of prosperity shards. Hooray, that was hell. So the only thing we have left to do this episode, really, is to get into just dire things properly. And a couple episodes ago, we made all the goos that we needed. So we got our Primo Gel, our Blaze Bloom, our Void Shimmer, and our Shadow Pulse goos. I believe there is a quest chain. Also, I didn't realize we've done this as well, which is nice. So, I believe there is quests for just dire things. There is, right here. The time one is what we want. Really, for the most part, right now. Where is it? Let's see. At just time. We want this. Get rid of you now. Which means we need time crystals, blaze gold, and ferrocore. Well, we know how to get these two. Time crystals is a little more annoying, I believe. So I'm pretty sure these form from Shadow Pulse goo. Or so let me look. Time crystal. Oh wait, just dire. It's this thing we need, budding time crystal. So we need to do it on Shadow Pulse. We need a budding amethyst next to the Shadow Pulse. What food does Shadow Pulse require? Speak to me, Shadow Pulse. Skulk. Do we have any skulk? We do. Very nice. I don't think we have the amethyst. The budding amethyst, at least. Can we make a budding amethyst? We can, but not with the system we have right now. So let's go find a geode, which means into the mine we go. All right, I'll be back once I found a amethyst geode. Okay, and we found ourselves a geode, I think. I hope. Yeah. Very nice. So now we need to break this, plonk you here, and then feed you this. You should start converting this budding amethyst to the thing we need. Hopefully. Now the question is, if I break this, is it gonna drop it or is it just gonna disappear? It's just gonna disappear. Got it. So we need to place one there. Slash home, wait for it to be fully charged, and then we'll charge the other one, and then I'll be back. And we're done. Cool. Once this is done, we can harvest our Celesta gems, and then we can put some iron blocks near it. We should teach iron blocks, apparently, because we don't have that. There we go, it's all changed over. We want 10 of those. There we go, half a stack of Celesta gems. Very nice. There we go. We've got some ferrocore, which is very nice. And we will need to do gold as well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So that should be all the ferrocore. Very nice, it is. There we go, another half a stack. And then we do the gold. Swapper, that's what we need. So we need observers. We made the wrong thing. We need swappers, not places. Whoops. Oh well. We'll probably need places eventually anyway, so it's fine. We need Eclipse Alloy, which is netherite blocks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Next to Shadow Pulse. And we can do slash back. Hello. Put one there, put one there. Feed it the skulk, and then put that there. There we go. So we'll cut you, we'll get you, break you, go back home, smelt up our Eclipse Alloy, and then we need to go back to just things and get the swapper, the advanced swapper. We also need the sensor, if I'm remembering correctly. This thing. So we'll get the simple sensor and then the advanced sensor as well. I'm going to be back once I've crafted up everything, and then I'll show you how we do the setup. Okay, and we're back, and we have our sensor. So I need to move this up 1, and then east 1, like that. And then I need to have you detecting this, stage 1. And then we'll do this, and paste that back in. So there we go, that's just changed to stage 1. These do need power, so let's quickly power these. So you should be setting off a signal right now. I need the Just Dyer's Wrench, this thing. And then we need to go to the Nether. So we need a swapper there, and then a sensor. And you only want to teleport this, but on stage 2. And then we need another swapper here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't want that one there, because I don't want that one getting powered. Only this one. And now we need to go to the end and do the same thing. So this is purely a placer. This isn't a, this is going to be used to place the final stage. And then we need our things. We need this to only select this on stage 3. And then we need to go back to the Nether because we need to chunk load that area as well as the end. And I believe we've got it fully set up. The only thing we are missing then is a block breaker and like an item collector. Nice. Okay, and we're working. Okay, I'm back, and it is now fully set up and working. And as you can see, we're getting our time crystals, which is very nice. We just need to basically stock up on a lot of this. And then, so basically what it's doing is it's taking the basic version, if I get it, if I can find it. It's taking this version, collecting enough energy to turn it into the first stage, teleporting that first stage to the Nether, where it then collects enough energy to upgrade to the second stage. It then detects that it's the second stage, sends it straight to the end, where it then proceeds on to the third stage, and as soon as it's on the third stage, it teleports back here, and the cycle continues. And will eventually just keep producing time crystals. So, that's massive. We can now make the time wand. There we go. Time wand acquired. Huge. We do need to power it with power, obviously. And then we need to fill it with time fluid, which I don't know how to make. Time fluid. How do we make that? So we need to drop a time crystal into polymorphic fluid, and polymorphic fluid is polymorphic catalyst dropped in water, and that is blaze gold and nether wart. Okay, so let's get 20 of those. That should be fine. We need a tank, which thankfully we have one right here, and we'll just fill this with water. I guess having time crystals in your inventory gives you some negative effects. Oh, we are now very fast. Okay. Yep, I get it. Yep, cool, thank you. Where did that tank go? Oh, it's in our backpack. Place our water, drop in one of those, drop in one of those, and then right click. We are going to need to set up automation for this at some point. And there we go. We have filled it with 6 at least. So let's get 2 more because that will give us the full wand then. And there we go. And you know what? I'm going to leave this hole here, but I'm going to make it like that. There we go. And then we'll use that for any time we need to top up our time wand. And now with this, we can, for instance, go over here and say, you know, great, we have a decent amount of prosperity shards, but we want more. And now we've just used all of our energy, but look at how much it's producing, so much faster. And as you can see, it is processing it as quick as it can. We haven't got any speed upgrades in those. So let's graft some of those. Prod. Upgrade. We need these. We need 8 of them technically. So let's do that real quick. Okay, and we're back, and we've got our 8 speedier upgrades. So let's plonk those into our machines to make sure these run as fast as possible. And look at that number go up. Oh, you love to see it. Good. I think this is wrapping up point because we've got basically everything we needed for this episode. I'm going to charge this because it needs power again. Unless, oh, actually, you know what we could do? Before we end the episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out wireless power, or wireless charging at least. One of these. And then we need to right-click a zombie with this. So, I'm going to wait until nighttime, and then I'll be back. And then we will go and find a zombie that we can right-click with this. Okay, and we're back, and there is our zombie, and there is our aerial pearl. So then, we need to make... let's set up the auto-crafting for it. We're not going to do auto-crafting, because it's going to be a pain, but it's nice to have it set up and ready to go. Just in case, you never know. So then we can plonk you in there and then go, hey, I want a spirited, please. And there it is. And then we just need a card, one of these things. So let's get a blank card, turn it into a binding card, and then we need to go right-click a Enderman with this to make it a dimensional one. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Thank you, Mr. Enderman. We go back here and plug in our transmitter. Like so, and put in the player card. Oh, wait, I need to right-click with it. There we go. And there we go. Now, everything in our inventory will stay charged, which is very nice. Alright, now I think it is very much wrapping up point because we have been going for a very long time. And our inventory is a mess. Oh my. Yeah, like I said, that's wrapping up point because we've been going at it for a while now, for I think close to 3 hours. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of the episode and what are you thinking of the series so far. It helps me out a bunch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.